I told you guys. I told you from the beginning not to worry about it, and that Deadpool 3 is going to be Marvel's official first rated R movie. I told you that everything was going to be okay. A lot of people were so worried that Deadpool 3 will be reduced to a PG-13 film because it's under the Marvel Studios umbrella. People were just getting upset, and I think they were just blowing it out of proportion for no reason. But I told you, and look at this. We're now hearing from the man himself officially confirming. Kevin Feige has officially confirmed that Marvel Studios' Deadpool 3 is going to be the first official R-rated Marvel Studios film. It's going to be insane. Nothing's going to change. The only thing that's going to happen is that when Deadpool transitions over into an Avengers movie or crosses over with another Avengers movie or like another Marvel character movie, he'll be reduced to PG-13. He'll be watered down. But then when he goes out in his solo outing again, he'll be back to rated R. I told you this is happening. Now we have official confirmation from Kevin Feige. Wow, this is really exciting news, but not exactly surprising because we've been kind of like speculating this for the longest time. Anyways, guys, welcome back to News to the Science, where we discuss comics, movies, games, and more. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click on bell notifications so you don't miss anything. I noticed that about 75% of you who are not subscribed watch my videos. So let's go ahead and click on that subscribe button, show it some love, and click on bell notifications so you don't miss anything. You stay up to date with the latest of the comic book, movie news, and TV shows, and more. And lastly, join my Discord where you can get the latest there. You can talk amongst other fans, amongst other people, there. You can talk to other people there who are into the same kind of topics as you are, such as comic book movies, shows, comic books, video games, and more. We got plenty of those channels for those kinds of topics here on my Discord. The invitation to that is down in the description box below. We'd love to see you there. Anyways, back to the article. Thank you so much for joining on in if you clicked on this video. So Marvel Studios, Kevin Feige confirms the MCU rated R Deadpool 3 movie. So good news for Deadpool fans. It appears that not only will the third installment in the franchise debut in Marvel Cinematic Universe, but it'll also be rated R. Kevin Feige, the president of Marvel Studios, confirmed the news while promoting the upcoming WandaVision series. The only bad news is that it might take a while before fans can see it in theaters, as production won't start before 2022. It will be rated R, and we are working on a script right now, and Ryan's overseeing a script right now, and he said while talking to a Collider, it will not be filming this year. Ryan is a very busy, very successful actor. We've got a number of things we've already announced that we now have to make, but it's exciting for it to have begun. Again, a very different type of character in the MCU. And Ryan is a force of nature, which is just awesome to see him bring that character to life. The first two Deadpool movies are both part of the X-Men universe, which recently wrapped up after Disney acquired 20th Century Fox. The first film dominated the box office, becoming the highest grossing R-rated movie ever shortly after its release. Part of its success is also due to Rhett Reese and Paul Warnick, who won't return for the next film featuring Marvel's Merc with a Mouth. Instead, the producers hired Bob's Burgers writers Wendy Molyneux and Lizzie Molyneux-Loughlin to pen the script. Are you happy about Feige's announcement? When do you think we will see Deadpool 3? You let me know down in the comment section below. No, for the longest time, at least for like the last 4.5 years, when like the very first Deadpool movie premiered in theaters, I've always pondered the idea of Deadpool possibly joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's really something to, it's really something to wonder about. Like, I've always pondered that idea, and a lot of people that I've had this discussion with kind of like were like, we're in disagreement. They didn't agree with the idea of Deadpool appearing in the Marvel movies because they feared he'd be watered down to PG-13 and that he'd be way too kid-friendly when a character like this shouldn't be kid-friendly, and I disagree for a few reasons. If you've ever read any Deadpool comic at all, not all Deadpool comics are viewed as incredibly mature. Sure, it can be kind of gruesome at times, a little bit gory. There's not as much cursing or a lot of absurd, like obscenities in those comics as much as you think, there is. Like, there's not that much, honestly. I read tons of Deadpool comics, and sometimes it doesn't even come close to them, to the films, the way that the characters depicted. A lot of the times, a lot of these Deadpool comics would be quite wholesome, and there awesome. They're just a fun time, and I think it's safe for everybody to read. And in fact, a lot of the obscenes, like the obscenities, like such as the curse words, are censored out by different characters, like dollar signs, number signs, and whatnot. And there's hardly ever any cursing. Depending on the writer, I mean, at least I've read a lot of the Joe Kelly stuff, and that shit is hilarious. There is a bit of mature things here and there, but it's not frequent like the movies depict the character. And Deadpool is not all that harsh like all the time. So it's really safe for the general public to read. But in this sense, in the film, you want to have all that comedy, all those great comedic timings, those mature scenes, or like a lot of cursing, I guess, because I guess it makes it funny. And, honestly, the movies turned out great. I love the first two films. I do have a preference over the first one, but I love both of them a ton. But overall, I'm very excited that now Deadpool 3 it will be Marvel Studios' first official R-rated film. And I've been saying this for the longest before we have official confirmation from the big cheese head honcho Kevin Feige, and in Kevin Feige we trust. Now we have official word. Now, January 11th, that Deadpool 3 is a Marvel Studios film. And I'm pretty excited for that. And I trust Kevin Feige like so much that he will do this character justice. And I'm sure he's leaving it to Ryan Reynolds to oversee the writing, and of course the writers from Bob's Burgers, because Ryan Reynolds is also going to have more creative control with his character in this movie, more than ever before. So all this is really exciting. I wish them the best. I cannot wait to see what Marvel Studios' Deadpool is going to be like. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be that much different from the last two, but now it's going to have that Marvel Studios intro banner, and oh my god, the banter, the meta, the jokes that Deadpool is going to be making about Disney and Kevin Feige. I can almost hear it now. It's going to be insane, and it's going to be hilarious. But all this sounds so exciting. I just cannot wait to see it. Too bad they're not going to be filming it this year, but they'll probably start filming it next year, and we probably won't see Deadpool 3 until probably late 2022, possibly early 2023. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much all I wanted to share with you tonight. A little slow night with news. I did read some other things, but I kind of figured I'd share this with you because this is the most exciting I've had, like the most exciting news I've read tonight. So that's pretty much all I got for you guys tonight. Thank you so much for watching. If you stuck around, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click on bell notifications so you all don't miss anything. And as always, I will see you all in the next comic panel.